What's going on today, people? It's Young Base Sword TJG back again with another video. So I haven't recorded in a while, and that's just been because of personal stuff. But here I've got a Hazy Flame deck for you. The new pack just came out. I think the pack is entirely garbage except for the Hazy cards that are in it. I don't care about any of the ninjas or whatever like that, or not the ninjas, the Six Samurai. The only reason I bought anything from the pack was because of this card, Hazy Flame Cerberus, and this card, Hazy Glory. And I will say, it took me 30 packs to get a single Hazy Glory. I got both the URs before I got Hazy Glory, which was deeply upsetting to me. For this deck, I know it looks a little bit funky, a little different from other Hazy decks that you might have seen, but everything does have a purpose in here. So first off, we do have one Flame Tiger in this deck, just because Flame Tiger is really good. When it gets destroyed, you can send it back, and this will let you potentially bring out a Hazy Sphinx, bring out a Cerberus, things like that. Everyone at this point should know what Sphinx does. Basically, you summon it, you get to send one card from the top of the deck, and if you call it right, you get to, or you send to the graveyard, and then if you call it right, you do get to special summon a monster from your hand or graveyard. Hazy Flame Cerberus is really good in this deck because you get to search out your more Cerberuses or a Sphinx. We've got Canine Tar, which is really good because it can mill out a Hazy Flame Sphinx or a Cerberus to the graveyard so you can special summon later. Also boosts its attack. The other great thing, of course, everyone should know by now about Sphinx and Cerberus, they can't be targeted by card effects, so no econ takes, nothing like that. We've got one Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Raven in this deck. I'm only putting this in there because it searches out Gyokkou and Tensu. These cards aren't critical for this, and if you were going to not have the Raven, the Gyokkou, and the Tensu, I would add a Soul Exchange, and then either add two more enemy controllers, or add a third Canine Tar, or a second Flame Tiger. Gyokkou is great because it allows you to pin down one back row for your opponent, and also increase your Beast Warrior monsters by 100 attack, which is really good to bring up Sphinx to 2000. And Tensu does the same thing where it boosts by 100, and also you can normal summon one additional Beast Warrior type monster. If anything, I think Tensu should be kept. You could take out the Gyokkou, it's not super necessary, it is just nice for that boost, and you get to pin down a back row, which is a little bit of a problem with the Hazy deck, because back row is always kind of an issue. Running 2 Mirror Wall, because Mirror Wall is really good in this. Beast Rising, so you can banish one of your monsters from the field, and then one of your other monsters gains attack, and 1 Hazy Glory, because you get to normal summon Hazy Flame monsters for 1 less tribute. You could run 2 Hazy Glories if you want. I think only 1 is fine. There's a lot of variations with this deck, and I'm still testing everything out. I've gotten some wins with this, I've gotten some losses, of course, because I've been testing things out. I'm not taking the ladder super seriously right now. I usually don't take it seriously for the first week, because I'm just like testing new decks and stuff. Still Legend, which is fine, honestly. I don't need that replay, actually. So we're only, oh, and I forgot to mention as well, oh, I forgot to save one of them, dang. Anyway, I forgot to say, oh, I'm using My Valentine for this because she has Aroma Strategy, so you can always call your Hazy deck calls right, which I think is really important. You can also use Destiny Draw, but there's a lot of factors in this deck that allow you to shuffle your deck, such as Cerberus searching things out, and I don't think that's good, because the whole reason people use Destiny Draw in this is so that you get to see your entire deck, so you always know what it is. Plus, you get to pull out one card that you need, which is pretty nice. But when you have shuffle factors going on, like the Raven, like Cerberus, things like that, it gets a little bit difficult. So this is pretty much like one of the better hands you can start off with, because this is going to allow you to search pretty much everything you need right now. You activate Tensu's effect to bring out your Sphinx. You activate Raven's effect to bring out the Gyokkou, which everything's going super well so far. You shuffle the deck. Sadly, have to get rid of a Beast Rising, but I am going to be able to bring out another Hazy Flame Sphinx, and it's not much that my opponent can do from that. He does set full back row. We do have the Gyokkou, so we're going to be able to pin down something. And I really like Gyoku's effect that they can't they can't chain anything to it, and it's just easy from there. I know that isn't the best replay. I'm still finding better replays. Consider this a part 1 of 2. I'm just showing some capabilities that the deck has at this point. There aren't many crazy replays, especially since I've had this deck for like less than a day so far. I did have, actually, I lost 2 games that I clearly should have won, because I tried to Soul Exchange for a Cerberus and then accidentally clicked his effect where you can just summon him with 1000 attack, and I lost because of that. And I lost another one, or I've lost a couple because of disconnects. The servers have been really bad, but I did lose another one versus Cyber Angels, just because I had the toggle turned off and I messed up, which was a little bit bad, but what are you gonna do? It doesn't really matter at this point. I'm just trying to learn the deck, and I think that's the most important part. A lot of these replays, I think, I'm not remembering the last one super well, but I think most of them feature Raven. So it's a little bit skewed on this point. I may make other Hazy Flame decks in the future, but yeah, this is just a part 1 of 2. Also, you never see Handless anymore, so I only put this one in because I thought Handless was kind of cool, and I do get a cool OTK in this one. Or, I wouldn't really, yeah, no, it's kind of like an OTK. Anyway, if I'm remembering this one right. So, getting out the Raven, or just using it as tribute fodder, is really nice because it does have that really nice 1800 defense. You're not going to use this offensively. You can use it with the Beast Rising if you do just need that little bit of a boost, but then you're not going to be able to search things. This deck is full of searchers, though, which is pretty nice. You've got searchers in Cerberus, you've got searchers in your Raven, and getting these all up to 2,000 across the board is going to let me swing over his Guy the Fierce Knight. And we're so close to that win, but there's nothing he can do anyway. I feel like he had probably an enemy controller set, and we pinned down his non-enemy controller, which was pretty nice. And I'm not sure about the other one. Usually people do set their enemy controllers, and Econ is just so prevalent in the meta right now that Hazy Flame can just get over that so well because they can't target it. There's just so many things they can't do. There's so many targeting cards out there. Just Hazy's so good, and I think once people start figuring out, like, oh, this is how Hazy should be played, oh, with the new cards, maybe we need to add some of these. Like, I know you could be running Periton or Manticore or whatever, those other 2 Hazy cards, but I don't really like Periton that much. I know the special summon is pretty nice, but I think it bricks a little bit too hard. I only played 1 duel with that, and I realized I didn't like it. And Manticore just doesn't seem like a good card in general. I know there's a lot of other Hazy cards out there, and I'm hoping we get some really cool ones in the future, maybe some like URs or SRs or something like that, because right now the best Hazy card is only a rare in Sphinx, I think, or the highest rank. That and Periton are both rares. And this is just the OTK. If people aren't prepared for the Beast Rising, you can just swing over them like that. This person probably only had some econs or things like that. But yeah, that's basically the whole point I wanted to say from this. This is going to be a shorter video because I am still working on my theses, but starting probably sometime soon, I'm going to have some more videos coming up. I also just want to say real quick, the decks I'm currently trying to get to King of Games with, because I'm kind of running between a couple things. I'm running the Hazy deck, of course, and then I'm also trying this new version of, well, I'm trying this new Ancient Gear deck, which it's not working out super well right now, but I'm figuring things out. So yeah, if you guys have any suggestions, please leave them down in the comments below for Hazy decks and for Ancient Gears, because I'm still trying to figure things out. I'm not trying to play with Cyber Angels just because I don't like Cyber Angels, and that's just whatever. And that's just my personal opinion. Also, got all my characters to level 40. Would you look at that? Some people are going to call me a tryhard, but is it really tryharding if you're auto-dueling? Thanks for watching, everyone. This is the Jewish Giraffe signing off. I hope you enjoyed. Please leave a like, share, subscribe, blah, 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 all that good stuff. Give me your dad's phone number. I hope you enjoy. Yeah, thank you all for watching so much, and have a good one.